All right, y'all, 1989. Central Park Five were arrested. Donald Trump took a full-page ad out saying these folks should get the death penalty. Well, now they're called the Exonerated Five, and Yusef Salaam says, karma, ain't that something? He joins us right now from Harlem, New York. Yusef, glad to have you on the show. I take it, Yusef, when that perp walk happens, he likely will not be in handcuffs, but when he has to get fingerprinted and take that mug shot, you're going to be sitting here saying, ain't that grand?
Hey, listen, times like this, here we are 34 years later, almost 34 years later when we think about it. This ad that was ran in New York City's newspapers really was calling for our deaths. And I think that the intimidation tactics that we've heard about as it relates to Donald Trump sending out signals to Alvin Bragg, or to people to do something to Alvin Bragg, is really tragic, because the criminal justice system is there in order to ensure that justice is for all and not for some. But the way that it's wielded is that we've never received justice. And I'm talking about we as a people. In fact, I call it the criminal system of injustice, because it is alive and sick. It is operating exactly as it was designed in the minds of the people that created it. But at the same time, maybe, perhaps, as our good Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, the arc of the moral universe, we are here witnessing history, I think. And this is a very, very powerful time. But at the same time, I think if we get the opportunity to witness true justice, perhaps Yusef will start calling it the criminal justice system all over again.
Well, and the thing that, looking at all of his supporters, boy, they didn't have all that compassion for y'all.
No, they didn't. As a matter of fact, after Donald Trump ran this ad in New York City's newspapers, bring back the death penalty, bring back our police, this essentially put a bounty on our heads. And what happened as a result of this was folks like Pat Buchanan wrote in the papers a little while after that, well, why don't we just take the eldest one, Corey Wise, and hang him from a tree? This is the environment that we were living in back in 1989. This is the environment that we were not supposed to survive from. Had we survived prison, prison was supposed to be a death sentence for us. But had we survived prison, we were supposed to receive a social death from all involved, all of the whole population of America. In fact, anywhere we went, we were supposed to be run out of there. And the beautiful thing about it now is that all of those lived experiences, everything that we have grown through, or everything that we have gone through, we have actually grown through in order to be able to show up at this very moment in time.
Well, it is just, amazing to watch all of this unfold. And I really do hope Fannie Willis down in Georgia drops an indictment against him as well, because the lesson should be, don't matter how much money you got, don't matter if you used to sit in the Oval Office, you do wrong, the justice system shall deal with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, the thing about it, too, and I love the fact that Alvin Bragg has gotten the opportunity to be the person who kickstarts this, right? Those of us who have had justice elude us, we have been so close to the pain. In fact, we have been in pain. Our families have been in pain. And the truth of the matter is that we need to now have seats at the table. And, it occurred to me as I'm looking at these new opportunities that are opening up, specifically for me, that I need to groom myself to start running in the political process. And so one of the great things that I've done is that I've literally said, you know what, I want to run for city council here in New York City, not because it's politics or politics as usual, but because we need new righteous actors in all spheres of government, in all spheres of system issues, so that we can restore what should be in terms of what's going on right now. When you ask the average person, what do they think when they hear the words of the Constitution, we the people, they would tell you, I think they're talking about us. But black and brown people were considered 3/5 of a human being when that document was being ratified. Now we get the opportunity to fully participate. And the truth of the matter is that They really want us not to participate. They want us to literally stand by the wayside, to sit in the window of life while everyone else looks in the mirror. And it's our time now.
Well, Yusef, look, we will all be waiting and watching to see what happens. And maybe all of these people who are standing with Trump, maybe now they'll become supporters of criminal justice reform. And they'll be against mass incarceration. Maybe that'll happen. No, it's not going to happen. I appreciate it, man. Good seeing you.
Man, great seeing you too, brother.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. When you talk about blackness and what happens in black culture, we're about covering these things that matter to us, speaking to our issues and concerns.
This is a genuine people-powered movement.
There's a lot of stuff that we're not getting. You get it, and you spread the word.
We wish to plead our own cause. Too long have others spoken for us. We cannot tell our own story if we can't pay for it. This is about covering us. Invest in black-owned media. Your dollars matter. We don't have to keep asking them to cover our stuff. So please support us in what we do, folks. We want to hit 2,000 people, $50 this month, raise $100,000. We're behind 100,000, so we want to hit that. Y'all money makes this possible. Checks and money orders go to P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037-0196. The Cash App is $RM Unfiltered. PayPal is R Martin Unfiltered. Venmo is RM Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland at RolandSMartin.com.